Hello everybody, it's Raven. I'm here with Roorz and his ship, so tell me all about it, man.
This is the Edo class fast battleship. It was like just designed to be a support ship for heavier ships to this would sit at the sidelines and give cover fire, while heavier ships took the beating. Like so, you'd have like 4 or 5 of these along with them, and they wouldn't be like being hit. They would be like helping the big ship that was designed to take a hit, like sort of take the other guy out before the big ship gets punished too much.
I'm liking the forward turret designs a lot. I will say... Okay. I'm gonna say it right now. Your back wingy bits, thicken them up a little.
Oh no, they're supposed to be thin. It's Yamato style, so they're like really thin and look like they should break, but they don't for some reason.
Okay, well, there's something that needs to happen there. I don't know what it is. Just a little bit of tweaking.
Oh, do you mean the very back ones at the top?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's because I had it at a different angle. Like
Actually, that... Oh, okay. I bet you if you turn those ones into proper 45s, right?
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
And go 45 to 45 and thicken the base out by 1 block on either side, so that it looks like it's got a hard point attachment, a proper one, but then the rest of it can still be really, really thin. That'll look really good.
Yeah, that's what yeah, like the version I had before the server update had the 45s and it looked a lot better.
Alright, cool. Let's see. I'm liking the front end. Nice big old cannon up front, it looks like.
Oh no, that's more like just a gas import, I guess. I was tempted to put a gun there, but the size of the ship makes it unrealistic.
Fair enough. Let's see here. Let's check out the interior real quick. Oh, this is a little different. I kind of like it. Let's see. Oh, so you have the... Okay, I see how you did it. Alright, alright. Plex door wedges. As soon as you get access to them, wedge the crap out of those doors.
I was thinking, yeah.
Other than that, I might suggest you've got the red and then the gray. The red showing the water line, right?
Yeah.
Make a stripe of some other color where the red and gray meet on the first gray block above the red. All of that, turn that into a stripe. That's actually how ships look, for real. They have a long stripe that actually shows their typical waterline. And the reason they do that is to show if they are over or under ballast, essentially. So if they're overweight, you know, if there's just too much weight on it, they can see it, or if they're sinking, I guess. And then if they're light on load, it'll be above that line, but that's their normal settling water line. And if you do that, I bet you could do it in black. Just a single black line.
I'd probably do it in light, because I use black.
Okay. Well, I don't know, black might work here. I'm just saying. On this particular ship, right, because you have a lot of gray, and having that black there as a really defining line might also work with some of the shadows and the plex doors that you have. It's a thought. I'm not going to say do it like that, and white might work too. I don't know. But just a single line there will really, really define the upper and lower part and give the ship a really nice long line. And sorry for anybody watching or listening, the police cars, they found me. It is what it is. I might be in jail tomorrow. Right? Okay, I'm gonna go, let's take a look at your bridge real quick.
Yeah, that's like the work in progress section.
Okay. Yeah, definitely remember to wedge the bottom of your stairs and the top ceiling with the stairs. But, yeah, I mean, I like your bridge. I really do.
That's probably the strongest Space Battleship Yamato, like, taking, I guess.
Yeah.
That's very from the original, but like the rest of it I tried to keep influenced and actually was based off a different ship entirely. But I wanted like my favorite ships sort of in there a little bit as well.
Here's a thought, just because you have like the single window pieces for the main window, right? And then you got the gray separators in between. The bottom of that, because you have a wedge and then a block and then a wedge, right? Not on the outside ones, but on the middle ones. Take off the bottom wedge, add another block, and then connect it up using wedges.
Right.
And that'll make it look a little bit more structural. Or on the interior, or actually, you could do that, and on the interior, put a wedge facing like sideways, like opposite, basically wedge from the ceiling to that bar, so that it looks really structural, like it's really heavy duty.
Yeah.
Sort of thing. And that'll really, that'll make it look like it's a connected piece and like it's super, super strong. Loving the smokestack, by the way.
Yeah, that's full of that's like vertical swarms in there. So if I fire them, it comes up the top of the smokestack, like
Nice.
Yeah, like vertical missiles they have on destroyers.
Very nice. You need to cover it up with something, but not much. I think. Well, maybe you don't.
Yeah. Well, I kind of purposely didn't want it covered, so it looks like those were the outputs. But I think on my last version I had it into the stack.
Okay, how's this? What you do if you look straight down, right? On at the stack, you have wedges around the outside. Wedge the inside too, and that'll make it look like a proper stack. And then I think you're golden.
Yeah.
Damn. I like this, and I love the engine. I got nothing to say about the engine. That thing's awesome.
My biggest take, like obviously adapted, and I've got to hand it to Kyle. He gave me a bit of advice on it. But yeah, that's probably my biggest take from the Amato. It's just that big ass engine at the rear.
Yeah, it's a really, really nice piece there.
It's even cooler when you have something bigger in front of you as well that just looks like the ship's hopeless, and you just like have this big ass thing in front, and you're just like, oh, that looks so cool.
Yeah, I gotcha. I know exactly what you mean. That is a really nice. It's really, really well done. Good use of negative space.
I was flying up to Kyle's battleship once, and I was like, oh.
Awesome.
Yeah.
All right. And so, what percentage of the way done would you say this one is?
Probably about 90 actually. That's probably the furthest I've got with the ship. Like, if you look in the inside at the front, it's kind of empty, and I want to fill that with shields because, even if the turrets go, the main guns need to be able to fire for as long as possible.
Yeah,
so if I can keep those, then at least if all the turrets, which like I don't even want to use the main guns. If I can, I'd rather broadside this thing because it looks awesome.
Right.
Guns because obviously it's still a fairly big ship and people can't turn.
Gotcha. Yeah, definitely shields and plenty of rechargers. I tend to go for about 15% or 20% of my total cap as rechargers now. Tends to help for some bizarre reason.
Yeah.
Alright, awesome. Wait, did you... Oh, you did the red-green. Nice work.
Where?
Red and green on the proper sides of the ship. Good job. Good job.
I wasn't sure about that. I was looking at like Shane's and Star Trek ships to try and figure that out. Luckily, Enterprise had it sorted for me. So I did all.
All right. So what's the ship name again?
The FCF Edo fast battleship.
Nice. All right. I think that's all for this one because I've still got way too many to get through. But awesome ship. Bring this back once it's done.
I'll probably thing up from this, which will be a bigger one.
That's fair too. I'm okay with that.
And yeah, stick to this styling because I think I can do this well rather than like forcing Star Trek and stuff.
Yeah, no, it's a good start. Definitely just keep rolling with it. And don't be afraid to break from the Amato style and add other stuff once in a while.
Yeah.
Like, what I would do is I'd finish this, right? Then go back and say, what other random stuff can I add to this ship and see what happens. Like I'm almost thinking like you could add like Delmont side panels and stuff like that here and there, and just play around with it, and you'll end up developing a style that's still reminiscent of that, but very, very much your own. You're already like a good ways into it. Just keep rolling with it.
Yeah.
I really like this one. I'm not gonna lie. This so much potential.
It's when you have fun, though, isn't it? Like, if you feel like when you're forcing yourself, even like because I had to redo half of this because I lost it, I was still enjoying the work.
Exactly.
Than forcing my way through it. Like in the first bit was fun, and then having to do the wedging, and you start crying in your sleep.
Yeah.
Theme of the wedges.
Well, if you remember the Arcana, I wedged all that by hand. I did not use Cheat Engine.
Oh damn.
10 blocks maximum. So, trust me, I understand. And I loved every minute of it. I'm not even gonna lie. It's stupid, but I enjoyed it for some reason. This is probably just because it was a big old ship and it was fun. Did it all in 2 nights. Anyway, awesome ship. Thanks, Roorz, for coming by. I'm definitely looking forward to seeing this and its bigger brother or sister. I suppose sister. Ships are female, so you know. Anyway, thanks for coming by. For everybody watching, thanks for watching, and as always, we'll see you again next time.